Esaias's revolutionary findings. Welcome to a journey through time and language, exploring the groundbreaking discoveries of Esaias, an Eritrean researcher who has delved deep into the connections between ancient Egypt and modern-day Eritrea. Esaias, the Eritrean researcher, emphasized the profound implications of his discoveries during his speech in London. He posed a central question to the audience. Were ancient Egyptians Habesha? Suggesting that an ethnicity found in the highlands of Eritrea may be the survivors of ancient Egypt. He highlighted that his presentation would reveal countless proof, marking it as the most significant publication of his life. Over 200 years ago, Jean-François Champollion embarked on a linguistic adventure that forever changed our understanding of ancient Egypt. His deciphering of the Rosetta Stone in 1822 provided the keys to ancient hieroglyphs, opening a window into long silent histories. However, Champollion's work, revolutionary as it was, left many stones unturned. His contemporary E. A. Wallace Budge brought these texts to wider audiences, yet his interpretations were constrained by the linguistic theories of his time. Today, we stand on the precipice of a new era of discovery with Esaias, who seeks to bridge ancient wisdom with modern insights, suggesting a direct link between the hieroglyphs of ancient Egypt and the Tigrinya language spoken in Eritrea and Ethiopia today. Esaias explained how he discovered his research topic through recognizing his resemblance to a pharaoh depicted in a book, sparking his curiosity. Encounters with people who remarked on his pharaonic appearance further fueled his interest. Esaias's research posits a provocative fact. The ancient Egyptian civilization and the people of modern Eritrea and northern Ethiopia share a linguistic and cultural heritage that has persisted across millennia. By analyzing similarities in language, he has found out that many Tigrinya words and full sentences find their roots in ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics. This connection is not merely linguistic, but extends to cultural practices, religious influences, and architectural building techniques that mirror those of the Nile's great civilization. Esaias's work challenges the traditional boundaries of archaeological and linguistic science, proposing that these ancient connections reveal a shared lineage far more profound than previously imagined. He critiqued the limitations of formal science, particularly its inability to acknowledge African and superior ancient civilizations. He advocated for creative and alternative methods of learning, such as innovation and design thinking, emphasizing that humans, not science, possess true knowledge. According to Esaias, a staggering 99.9% of hieroglyphics have not been understood correctly, and even the texts that have been deciphered are only read with about 70% accuracy. This revelation underscores the potential for new interpretations and deeper understanding of these ancient symbols. Esaias shared his extensive experience in giving speeches, framing this presentation as a revelation of profound mysteries relevant to Africans and the world. He critiqued the failure of formal science to reveal certain truths and shared his belief that curiosity and the search for identity inspired his research. Let's explore some of Esaias's findings in detail. The hieroglyphs for Ankh actually represent the Tigrinya word Ankahe, which means he awakened. The so-called symbol Ra represents the Tigrinya word Ra'aye, meaning he has seen. The hieroglyphs for Ma'at correspond to the Tigrinya word Ma'at, which means a lot. The word Ba is in fact the Tigrinya word Ba'a, meaning through her. The symbols for Nita actually represent the Tigrinya word Nethera, meaning he jumped. Esaias introduced a method called applied imagination, sharing how this approach taught him to question conventions, challenge authority, and go beyond predictability. He emphasized the importance of believing in oneself and the interconnectedness of creation and destruction. Esaias's research meticulously documents these parallels, supported by textual and archaeological evidence, to argue for a re-evaluation of how we understand cultural and historical continuities. His work invites scholars and the global community to reconsider the narrative of ancient human connections, proposing a shared legacy that spans the sands of the Sahara to the highlands of East Africa. He addressed misconceptions about ancient Egypt, particularly the claim that the civilization had disappeared. He highlighted the similarities between ancient Egyptians and East Africans, particularly Habeshas, in physical appearance, cultural practices, artifacts, and the language they speak, Tigrinya. As we delve deeper into the linguistic ties that bind, we uncover a story of civilization not as isolated cultures, but as a complex web of interconnected histories. Esaias's discoveries illuminate these bonds and challenge us to think broadly about our shared human past.